Ian Fraser Kilmister was born in Staffordshire on Christmas Eve in 1945. The son of the clergy, he would go on to become an international icon for his music. He started with the Rocking Vickers in 1967 before joining Hawkwind, singing the #2 hit single Silver Machine. After being fired from the band, he formed Motorhead in 1975. The band released their debut album, the self-titled Motorhead, in 1977.
I always demanded artistic control. I will not have anybody in a suit telling me what I should play.
With constant touring and a reputation for being great live, Motorhead would make 3 classic albums over a 2-year period. Overkill was released in early 1979, Bomber came out later that year, and the classic Ace of Spades released in 1980. One of the greatest live albums ever, No Sleep Till Hammersmith, was released in 1981, entering the UK charts at #1, cementing Motorhead's place in history.
I believe that if you don't go on the road, you're not a band, you know. So I think everybody has to prove it. We got put in the Guinness Book of Records. Eddie was sound checking and the guy rang up from 4 miles away, said you couldn't hear his TV.
It was so fucking loud, it was plaster coming off the ceiling.
I mean, I always thought Lemmy is trying to, in many ways, kill you with his music.
In 1990, Lemmy moves from London to Los Angeles, 2 blocks from the world-famous Rainbow Bar and Grill, where he has lived ever since.
What do you think about kids that want to try to make it?
Well, that's what I did. Why not? Go for it. If you think you got it, shove it out, run it up the flagpole and see who salutes it.
I went to LA, and 2 years later, he's got a Grammy nomination, for Christ's sakes. That's got to say something about what you're going to achieve in Los Angeles. You would never have achieved that in a flattened shepherd's bush.
In 1995, Metallica, calling themselves the Lemmys, played a set of Motorhead songs as a tribute for Lemmy's 50th birthday at the Whiskey A Go-Go in LA.
Never be a Metallica without this man, you know.
Hey man, we wouldn't fucking be here if it wasn't for you, man. Thank you!
As a lyricist, he can hardly be touched. So, all around, just his bass sound, his persona, his creative, it's a lot more than really even what Motorhead encompasses.
Motorhead recorded the album 1916. The title track was used for the Commonwealth War Graves Remembrance Project One Boy, which is used in schools throughout the UK.
And I fell by his side, and that's how we died, clinging like kids to each other. And I lay in the mud, and the guts, and the blood, and I wept as his body grew colder.
Lemmy is a very, very fine writer.
Just one of those kind of guys that's honest and, you know, sincere.
There's a kind of purity about the guy and about Motorhead and the music, you know, which as I say, I just totally respect.
What do you think about the pretty rock and roll stars?
Good luck to them if they're pretty. Wish I was.
With rave reviews for the latest album Inferno, Motorhead continue making great records.
No matter what happens, obviously, he's always remained Lemmy.
Good evening. We are Motorhead. We play rock and roll.
While music trends change, Motorhead have remained true to what they have always been, sustaining an absolute belief in the power of rock and roll and being an inspiration to everyone in this room. Lemmy Kilmister, we salute you.